Hey, what's up, family? I'm Rachel.
And I'm Joe.
And we are
Two Crazy Ketos. And today we're going to talk about yogurt.
It's just too good.
And we'll do it
right after this. So tell me, where in the world did you actually find this? Because I've been looking everywhere and I haven't found it.
I found it in Publix.
I've looked in Publix, in Whole Foods, in Fresh Market.
Well, here's the thing. I got this because there was a time where Rachel ate nothing but yogurt and oatmeal for
Mostly
3
oatmeal.
years.
Mostly oatmeal with a dollop of plain Greek yogurt.
You did like three times a day, right? A half a cup of dry oatmeal, but you would turn it into like 3.5 to 4 cups because you would like too much water.
The magic of water.
And then you would put a quarter of a cup of Greek yogurt on top. But like unflavored, unsweetened oatmeal and unflavored, unsweetened Greek yogurt.
And being the overachiever that I was, I managed to gain weight on that. Thanks, carbs.
So I was always looking for like a yogurt that we could eat because I actually sometimes enjoy yogurt, but yogurt's pretty much a no-no for the most part on keto because all the store yogurts have a bunch of sugars added.
Lots of sugar.
And, you know, they are made with milk and you've got to find, and it's almost impossible to find full fat yogurt.
True.
And so there's one kind of yogurt which Thomas DeLawler has talked about, but I cannot find the video where he talks about it. It's like, I think it's Bulgarian yogurt. It's supposed to be like super, it's like better than Greek yogurt, but I can't find it anywhere.
Well, you need to go to Bulgaria.
So no, there's supposedly some places in the United States that sell it, but every place that I've been to that's supposed to sell it doesn't have it. So a lot of people in the keto community have been talking about this Too Good yogurt, so I figured I'd pick one up and we can do a review on it.
You had to pick peach?
It was peach or blueberry.
Blueberry.
No. So, okay, so this is Too Good yogurt. On the side it says 2 grams of sugar. It tastes too good to be true. Less sugar, more delicious. That's too good to be true, right? Nope. Too Good Greek yogurt has 85% less sugar than the average yogurt because it's made with a unique slow straining process that removes sugar from the milk.
Nice.
Leaving 2 grams of total sugar in each cup.
Okay.
So serving size is 1 container, which is 1 cup, 5.3 ounces.
That's a nice
which
container.
I'm assuming is by weight because 1 cup would be 8 ounces.
Right.
So 80 calories, 2 grams of fat, 3 carbohydrates, no fiber, 2 total sugars, and that's 0 grams of added sugar. That's always a good thing. And 12 grams of protein.
So it's got a lot more protein than fat.
Because once again, it is the problem that you see with a lot of yogurt on the market is that everybody eats yogurt because they want low fat.
Low fat.
And we want high fat or full fat yogurt. So it's very hard to find full fat yogurt. And the only ones I've ever seen that are full fat yogurts have usually a bunch of sweeteners or stuff like that added to it.
Yeah.
So the ingredients in this are cultured grade A reduced fat milk. See, there's a big problem right there because that's where the sugar is. The sugar is coming from the milk. Water, and then contains less than 1% of tapioca starch, natural flavors, lemon juice concentrate, gland gum, stevia. At least they're using stevia. Fruit and vegetable juice concentrate for color, sea salt, active yogurt cultures.
It's funny that they feel like we need to have it to be a certain color.
Yeah. So you want to try this?
I don't need it to be a certain color. A good beginning makes for a good ending.
Good ending.
How cute is that?
So it's a little watery.
It is a little watery. We'll stir it around.
What?
Is it fruit on the bottom or fruit in the middle or
No,
fruit
it's
at all?
just no fruit.
Okay.
So we'll give it a little stir. Let's see how thick this is. You know, if it's a good yogurt, it's going to be pretty thick, right?
Yeah.
I guess
It looks pretty.
that's pretty good.
I would say it feels
Is
chunky.
this supposed to be Greek yogurt? Yes, it is.
Yes.
Greek yogurt. So
Nice.
that's pretty good.
Yeah. Oop, you're
Before it
about to lose
does fall. Okay.
All right. Stir around just a little bit more.
What do you think? I didn't stir it good enough?
I don't. Sorry. Okay.
What are your thoughts?
Okay. First of all, it's peachy. It's pretty peachy.
Wow, because I'm like, it's like a plain yogurt with just like a hint of peach.
But I'm not a peach person, so
it's kind of tangy at the bottom. I feel like I licked a peach, not the inside, the outside. You ever like when you first take a bite and only get the skin?
Yeah.
But not all the juiciness inside? That's what I feel like. It's to me, a light peach flavor.
It's been a very long time since I've had that flavor. But, so maybe that's the reason why it's magnified for me. I haven't had a lot of fruit. We don't eat a lot of fruit.
Yeah, we don't eat fruit.
So your tastes are heightened.
About 6 blackberries every 2 months.
Yeah. So it tastes pretty peachy to me. It's got that mouthfeel of Greek yogurt.
It's got a really good consistency.
Yeah.
I will give it that.
It's nice and thick.
Yeah. I do have a little bit of an aftertaste of the peach, but it's like almost like a chemically peach.
Yes, and there's something going on my tongue.
Yeah.
That reminds me of like erythritol, but they're saying it's
stevia.
not erythritol, it's stevia. So that's why it's more concerning to me that I'm feeling like that weird cooling effect.
I don't feel the cooling effect, but I've kind of got like a chalky aftertaste, like a chalky, not aftertaste, but mouthfeel. Like I feel like it's
something going on in there.
I don't know what that is. It's probably the gums.
Okay.
So it's got gland gum in it. It's almost like too much. Like, so.
Yeah. I'm not loving that.
Well, let's put this through our 5 things.
5 things.
Okay. So, number 1, ingredients. The ingredients are pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
I'm
ingredients are good.
just processing this a little bit as we're doing it because it has been such a long time since I've had yogurt, and yogurt used to be so much a part of my daily life. So I'm just kind of like, I'm having a little bit of a moment here as we're going through this. Is that funny?
It is funny.
It is. It's weird. Like, okay. All right. Back to ingredients. They're good.
The ingredients are pretty good. There's nothing really bad in there. I mean, tapioca starch, gland gum, it's not that bad. But
I don't think they need fruit juice to color it.
That's a normal thing. I mean, even all the other stuff that we eat doesn't. I mean, I wish it wasn't reduced fat, but I guess that's how they're selling themselves for all of
everybody else.
For all of the standard American dieters, right? So, okay. So, does it keto?
Wait, yeah, does it keto?
Does it keto?
Based on the ingredients.
Based on the ingredients or based on the nutrition, does it keto? Yes and no. It's 3 carbohydrates. Okay. So it's low in carb. Mm-hmm. My problem with it is it's low in fat.
Yes.
And so you're commanding, and here's my thing. When I look at something and I look at something that does have carbohydrates in it, I kind of like look for like, I call it like the 1-to-1 ratio.
Yeah.
I don't like to consume something that has more than 1 carb per 100 calories.
Yeah.
I'm looking at 3 carbs for 80 calories here.
Is my carbs working for me?
Right. So, if you look at like, that's a pretty high percentage carbohydrates when you're looking at your percentages, like, less than 5% carbs, in your diet.
Yeah.
And so for me, it's got a little bit too many carbs, but if it can fit in your macros, I can see if I was like super, like I just want a yogurt, it's not bad. But again, it's high in protein, it's low in carbs. So technically it ketos because it's low carb, but I don't think it's 3 carbs worth it.
Right.
Because it's only 80 calories.
My question is, what are you using this for? Is this like a meal for you? Like this is breakfast?
I think
if it was, what I would really need to do is I'm gonna have to put like butter in my coffee and drink with this.
For me, nobody on keto should be eating an 80-calorie breakfast, especially with no fat in it. You want the fat in your diet because that's the whole point of keto. Is you want the fat.
Pair it with something.
So to me, it's more of a snack.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see eating that instead of like, at the end of the night, like a piece of chocolate or something like that.
Yeah.
Hey, or like ice cream. Like I know it's not ice cream, but hey, I want a little something, but I don't want to go overboard on 300 or 400 calories. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, like it's almost like a dessert.
There's no difference between. You're probably better off eating that than eating Halo Top ice cream.
There you go.
some people, you used to like that better than than ice cream, right?
Yeah, I've always enjoyed yogurt, so it's more of a treat. But I wouldn't necessarily like for keto for a meal replacement.
I wouldn't consider like eating this for breakfast because again, it's like low in fat.
Yeah.
So, what's your definition of keto? If you can fit it in your macros, I mean, if I could fit it in my macros, I could eat it. I'm just choose not to do 3 carbohydrates for 80 calories.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm going to eat 3 carbohydrates, it's going to be like a perfect keto bar, you know, something like that where like I'm getting a bunch of fat in there and it tastes really good.
So number 3.
Taste. How's it taste?
It tastes like peach yogurt.
It tastes like peach yogurt. It's got a little bit,
I'm not
again,
loving the aftertaste.
it's not so much, I don't have an aftertaste.
Even after mouthfeel.
An after mouthfeel. Yeah, it's
a
like,
little stingy.
yeah, I don't know what the right definition of it would be. The right word, it's not even a stinginess.
There's a chalkboard going on
I feel like
inside
there's
my
like
mouth.
a coating somewhere on the back of my tongue.
Have you ever eaten bologna?
It kind of
And
reminds
then you
me
have
of
the roof of your mouth is coated with something.
you know what it
Feels like my
reminds me
tongue
of
is
as
coated.
a kid, like having to take castor oil. And
Ew.
so it's like that. It stays on the back of your throat. That's what it's kind of. It doesn't taste like castor oil. Don't get me wrong, but
No.
it's leaving some kind of a feeling in my mouth that I'm not super keen on.
Yeah.
But it tastes like yogurt.
Tastes like
it
yogurt.
really just tastes like yogurt. So, number 4, price. I don't remember how much I paid for it. I think it was like $1.49 or something.
But
like that.
it obviously wasn't daunting that you're like, oh my gosh, take note of this $25 yogurt.
It wasn't super expensive. I mean, it was in the normal price of yogurt. You know, I
Yeah.
really don't remember. It wasn't super expensive. It was right around $1. So that's the normal
Reasonable.
price for yogurt, which is, you know, again, it's not a high fat yogurt. It's not a specialty yogurt, so I wouldn't expect it to be expensive.
Yeah. It's just a little bit hard to find.
Okay, so number 5, would we recommend it?
Okay, so again, I'm having a moment as I kind of process this yogurt as being something that used to be a big part of my life.
Right.
My thought is I don't have to eat yogurt all the time, right? Because you kind of associate diets with yogurt.
Right.
I don't have to eat that all the time, so I probably wouldn't eat that all the time.
Okay.
If you miss yogurt and you really want to eat yogurt because you love yogurt,
Right.
go for it.
Yeah.
I
I
recommend
would
it.
say I'm not going to recommend to eat. I'm not going to recommend not to eat it. If you miss yogurt and you really want a yogurt, have at it. It's not going to hurt you. Just make sure you're counting your carbohydrates in there. Make sure you're somewhere getting some fat in to counteract that,
Yeah.
you know, that protein. But it's not horrible.
But I feel very freed.
I wish it was full fat.
I feel very freed, though, that I could select a different snack or food or, you
Right.
know, now being on keto.
Right. Again, for me, it's just like if I'm going to eat something, I usually want something like very fatty to kind of give myself some extra fat. That would be the reason. That's why I've been looking for that Bulgarian yogurt, because it's like super high in fat. So it'd be a great way to get some extra fat in, like if you're having a part of the day where you just want a lot of fat, but like more of like a dessert thing where take that, add a little bit of Splenda or monk fruit or something to it.
You know, it's kind of funny. I did eat a lot of Greek yogurt, and it's like the plain kind. And
Right.
so when we were doing more of like a low-fat life, they would always tell you, you know, replace your sour cream, if you want the taste of sour cream,
Which we did.
on your potato or whatever you're eating, or in your chili, or, you know, on a salad, put some Greek yogurt and that'll replace it. My thing now is
I want my sour cream.
I can put sour cream on stuff and have a yogurt day, but like be eating sour cream instead. It's kind of funny that we flip-flopped.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't recommend it. I don't not recommend it. It's like if you want yogurt, it's not going to kill you.
No, I recommend it if you really miss yogurt.
I wouldn't eat a bunch of them in a day because you're going
But
to
don't go back to yogurt because you associate that with a diet.
Yeah, if
food.
you're doing this for a diet thing, don't.
Don't bother. You don't have
not
to.
on keto anyway.
You can eat other stuff.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not on keto, yeah, it's a great. You know, if you're eating a low fat diet, awesome.
With quality products
But if you're a
and not
keto
sugar.
person, you don't want low fat. You want high fat.
Yeah.
If they made this in a high fat thing, I would be like all over like, yeah, let's eat this.
Let's do this.
So, well, that is our video for today. Hopefully this helped you guys out a little bit. I'm glad that we finally got to try it.
Me too.
Makes me realize that I don't miss yogurt as much as I thought I did.
It's off my keto bucket list now.
So if you like what you saw, do us a favor, hit the like button down below.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the little bell icon, and that way every single time we upload a new video, you'll be alerted to it.
And make sure you check out all of our social media on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and our website at twocrazyketos.com.
So until next time, bye!
Bye!